Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, respected lecturer, all my dear friends and the audience. My name is Siti Abdul Hadi and my matric number is 2020601624. We all know that one of the most important issues that we all facing today is pollution. So today I am standing here to speak something about today's topic, the environment pollution. Environment means surrounding or circumstances covering us like the atmosphere. Healthy environment keeps people safe and sound. But nowadays, environmental pollution has become a great problem. It is very difficult to deal with it. So, first of all, what is pollution? Pollution is the presence in or introduction into the environment of a substance which has harmful or poisonous effect. The environment forms a very important aspect of human life as it provides us essential of life, that is, air, water, and food. In one sense, our world had developed a lot in every means, but at the same time, while we are running behind the development and luxurious life, we are exploiting our nature. But excessive man-made activities like industrialization, construction, and deforestation has led to the environmental pollution. If you know, deforestation in Malaysia is a major environmental issue in the country. In between 1990 and 2010, Malaysia lost an estimated 8.6% of its forest cover, or around 1,920,000 hectares. Logging and land clearing, particularly for the palm oil sector, have been significant contributors to Malaysia's economy. However, as a mega-diverse country, efforts have been made to conserve Malaysia's forests and reduce the rate of deforestation. We can see that environmental pollution nowadays has become a serious ecological issue and a threat to the mankind as well as the ecosystem. As I say, pollution is becoming one of the biggest challenges that we are facing today. Usually, we all blame others for pollution, but before that, let us analyze ourselves. Without any doubt, I can tell that the only one who are responsible for this is we, human. Environmental pollution is when human activity introduce contaminants in the environment, causing irreversible changes in the environment. The types of environmental pollution are specific to causes and components of the environment. Environmental pollution is classified into groups depending on the natural components. There are several factors responsible for environmental pollution, which are air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, and etc. Our whole world is getting contaminated in each moment, whether it is air, water, soil, or whatever it is. The main reason for the contamination of air is the harmful gases that are released by the vehicles and factories from smokes that release in the atmosphere, and also greenhouse gases emission, for example, carbon dioxide. Destruction of forests, excess use of motor vehicles, and etc. create a lot of carbon dioxide and pollute the environment. The main pollutants are industries because industries emit harmful gases in the atmosphere which causes air pollution. If you know, air pollution in Malaysia is caused by emissions from a growing number of sources from industrial manufacturing, power generation, vehicles, and overburning activities. Additionally, biomass burning and forest fire in the country and in neighboring countries contribute to the seasonal transboundary haze indicates that often cause a spike in air pollution from July to October. However, the phenomenon is one whose root cause peatlands burning in Indonesia, for which Malaysian companies contribute and benefit, has not been sufficiently addressed. This statement is from the Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air (CREA) and Green Space Malaysia. Each and every day there is an immense increase in the number of factories and industry. The harmful substances and effluents released into the atmosphere have made an impact in contaminating the environment. Industrial effluents are also discharged into water bodies, causing water pollution. The ozone sphere, which acts as an umbrella, a protection from the ultraviolet rays of the sun directly coming to the earth, has got a lot of holes in it, and that's we call as the depletion of the ozone layer. The depletion of the ozone layer, which leads to the ultraviolet ray entering the Earth's atmosphere. As a result, people suffer in acute disease created by this ultraviolet ray of the sun, and also a lot of respiratory disease such as asthma, bronchitis, and etc. In the same way, our water body and soil are also getting polluted. Other than that, excessive use of chemicals, substances such as fertilizer from the agricultural fields, or the poisonous industrial waste, sewage water, pesticides, industrial chemicals, and etc. for the protection of plants spoil the earth and add to the environment pollution. So, we can see that air pollution has a result in harm to human health and destruction of ozone layers in the atmosphere. Other than that, water pollution has caused deaths of aquatic life and acidification. While soil pollution has resulted in unhealthy soil, for example, unbalanced soil pH, which does not favor plant growth. Environmental pollution has become a great concern to save our planet. As a community, it is our sole responsibility to fight against pollution. For that, we should try to use eco-friendly things instead of using non-biodegradable substances. If the environment is not protected, it will destroy the whole world. So, we should take an important step for a better future and for upcoming generations. Some of them include planting trees, reducing the use of non-renewable resources, proper disposals of wastes, and etc. Refuse and other unclean materials should be thrown in the remote places far away from the society. A forestation program should be carried out through social forestry programs, and motor vehicles should be properly verified to make them pollution-free. If the environment is not protected, it will destroy the whole world. So, we should take an important step for a better future and for a good upcoming generation. Some of them include planting trees, reducing the use of non-renewable resources, proper disposals of waste, and etc. So, refuse and other unclean materials should be thrown in the remote places, far away from the society. Afforestation programs should be carried out through social forestry programs, and motor vehicles should be properly verified to make them pollution-free. It is the responsibility of every individual to save our environment from getting polluted. Pollutions of any kinds cannot be eliminated completely, but we can control it. Pollutions only give us a negative impact. So, we as a humans, there is a lot for us to do with it. A stage in time sevens nine. So, let us together take an oath that we will save our environment and we will fight against pollution. That's all from me, and thank you.